Why DC will never use AI. AI doesn't dream, feel, or make art. It aggregates it. We are not even officially begun here at New York Comic Con, and I usually hate this sort of construction of a story, though it feels appropriate here. Jim Lee has already won the con thanks to his
Impassioned speech about why DC Comics will never use AI.
impassioned.
Yes.
That's so weird to say somehow. During the annual Retailers Day, the president, publisher, and chief creative officer of DC Comics took the stage during the day, which is reserved for publishers and others to make a more business forward approach than to pop culture fan focus of most of the rest of the con, while Lee was there extensively to talk about DC expanding plans into other formats like Webtoon during a longer speech that went blue sky viral almost immediately. Blech. I
Yeah.
hate blue sky.
Nobody likes it except
Yeah.
leftists.
When shared by the Beats Hedy McDonald, Lee explained why AI was no go for DC. That's the point, the smudge, the rough line, the hesitation. That's what makes my work come alive, Lee said. AI doesn't dream, feel, or make art, it aggregates it. Even more specifically, in the speech itself, via the beat, Lee expanded that DC Comics would not support AI generated storytelling or artwork. Not now, not ever, as long as Andy Peace and I are in charge. When it was received well online, as noted by whatever
SKTCHD, the
yeah,
legend David
legend David
Harper.
Harper, it also was extremely well received in the room, cheering, which is good news that the assembled retailers, press, and other industry also aren't sitting around to the plagiarism slop bots that are eating the internet and destroying our real world ecosystem. That's a bit of a misrepresentation here. I mean, sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. It
Yeah.
depends. It has a nuance. This is not the only truth to the matter. Comics XF contributor and podcaster Adam Reck gave a different take, posting that the stark difference between what Jim is saying here and what we got from the man in the hat playing around with the Geminis few weeks ago is stunning. Very refreshing to hear the most famous artist in comics speaks out publicly against AI, and if you don't know the context here, he's referring to Marvel editor Tom Brevoort, who came under fire back on August 31st for playing around with AI to generate logos for his blog. 2 weeks later, Brevoort put the newsletter blog on hiatus, though explained that it was because it was eating up too much of his time. He has yet to address the AI controversy. Back to Lee though, Reg is right. It is great to hear someone in charge of a company like DC is taking a strong stand, particularly as so many creators have started to waffle or say, yeah, I normally won't use AI, but just for comics is an art driven medium. Jim Lee began and continues to be an artist, and like he says, the joy is in the flaws. It's not about creating something perfect, and most art is not. But what art is pure human expression. It can be quantified in one and zeros. Yeah, in ones and zeros, and never will be. He's hoping his speech continues to inform DC decisions and leads the way for other publishers as well. Now,
Well, AI also doesn't make things perfect.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
actually, no.
Let's just talk about hands and fingers. And once I made a Superman with a third arm for no reason.
Yeah, coming out
Yeah,
of his ass.
coming out of his ass usually, or from another arm and things like that. I love Jim Lee's art. By the way, that's he's my favorite comic book artist.
And we are both artists.
Exactly.
We
Both
both
artists.
draw
Yes, we both
and
draw.
paint, and we both think that he's amazing.
Yes. I also take photos with action figures in different poses, which turns out it's also art. Because the different people do that. But here you go. I actually find out that I can use AI for the background.
Yeah.
Because I can't always find, a street that looks like Gotham to put my Batman figure on it. Where am I supposed to find street like that? So it works like that way. I'm okay for them not using it for comic books. That should be drawn, because really that's these are the artists. They can use it to edit stuff, to
Yeah.
make some of the quality better. That would help to make some of the work that, for example, some backgrounds to be faster, to make it a bit easier for the artists. Uh, they don't have to work as much as with the manga, the mangakas who actually are dying because of that. They could use it to make the process a bit easier, but the rest of the things should be done for that. That doesn't mean that we can't use it for other things, like covers. Covers, I think it's okay. I mean,
What do you
I would
mean
be
for
okay
covers?
to make the cover of the comic book.
But you have to draw the superhero, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if it differs, how on earth
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
make the same
No,
as
no,
what
just
you would draw?
the cover. Maybe you draw the superhero, but the background of the cover to be something like that,
Mm,
which shouldn't
I don't
be all
know,
that much.
George, because if it differs again from your style of
Mm.
drawing, it's gonna,
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, yeah.
stand out.
There are
Okay.
now some that can make more consistent, but still, it still doesn't look so much alive, as we say. I have seen actually in some Bulgarian comic book groups people who start to post their comic books. It looks like a joke. It's
Mm,
made with AI, and it looks as if the person, not only that he's using not very good AI, but it looks as if they don't know how to give the correct prompts, because that's also art.
that's
People
also,
forget that.
yeah, that's also a very
Yeah,
tricky thing.
yeah.
Very.
But for now, really, I don't think it should be used for comic books all that much. So, I
Okay,
here with Ghibli.
let me just say my take,
Mm,
because I created a ton of things with AI by
yeah.
this point. I'm using it since it's out, and as somebody that is again an artist, I have
Mm.
been drawing and painting since I was maybe 3, I don't know. Uh,
Three.
for me, yes, it
Okay.
in kindergarten. For
3
me,
years old, don't go to okay. 3 years old, don't go to kindergarten, George. What do
the
you mean?
pre-kindergarten then.
The what?
The pre-kin, before the kindergarten, you
Ah,
go
the
to
pre-kinder.
the
Okay,
other thing
yeah.
that I don't know how it's
Okay,
called.
okay.
Okay, never mind that. So the point is, guys, that I see, because I see the comments, sometimes people tell me that what I do is AI slop, which is absolutely a travesty to say, because I am here, I'm talking. When I write my Warhammer videos, sometimes it sounds like AI, but it isn't. I'm talking. It's not an AI voice. Sometimes I do use that for other videos that were experimental. It was very fun to change voices, and which was also art to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still me. I'm still doing that. I'm putting my mind and my thought and my idea and what I imagine visually in my head. I'm putting this, trying to make it happen, and I do for the most part make it happen. But because it's not a perfect technology, it's not perfect creation,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all me from that point of view. So it's me 50%, and the other thing, the AI, is a tool that I use to create this vision. So it's like when you use
A
uh,
pencil.
a pencil, or you use like Photoshop to create something or draw something on a tablet, and then you see it digitally on the screen. But it doesn't take that much time. Now, this is only very good for stuff that you can do very fast. I will never say that you should draw comic books
Mm.
with AI. Like, absolutely never. I would say just draw them as they used to be. Never use AI. I would say never use AI for anything. But like he said, if there's everything is ready and is drawn, even the background, and
Mm.
then give that to AI and say just delete something that looks crappy.
Yeah, some of the
Clean it up.
mistakes, clean it up.
That's the only thing I would use AI for. Just a tool like you would use for Photoshop, but it's like
Mm.
quicker and automatic. Not something that is so intrusive that is going to change the art and take the art away. I mean, the soul of the art. Just help the art and make it a bit cleaner. So that is it for comic books. The rest of what you can do with AI is amazing,
Mhm.
and it could be a very useful tool. And what is really AI slop on YouTube, which YouTube has now been flooded by, are clips of different people that do ridiculous things. Like, for example, I saw today a video of women's Olympics cleaning toilets. That was the
Okay.
discipline, like cleaning toilets, cleaning with the vacuum cleaner. uh
Jesus
like
Christ.
sweeping floors or whatever, washing machine, something like that. Everything that's so sexist that you associate with what women should do. It was the most sexist thing I ever seen in my life, and that's the AI slop. When you create a prompt, you put it in Sora, create something super silly. That's a slop. That's just a prompt. You didn't do anything really. You just,
Or
I mean,
like
the prompt is okay, great, but I mean, the prompt is great, okay. But when you create like a whole video without using anything that's real in it, that's what I found to be a slop. Now, when I did my trailer for the channel, I used 20, I mean, I was basically, yeah, I used 20 different pictures of myself. So one image can be created of myself. With that image, I created different pictures. So that takes time and takes a lot of money, by the way. I gotta pay for all the generations. So I had to create all kinds of pictures of myself. Then I have to pay to another AI program to animate them. Have to know how to write that to animate them. Then I have to use my own editing skills to put everything together. Then I have to think about how to create the song. So I'm using AI for that. I'm writing to the AI what to do. And after the 20th song, one pops up that's like sounding great and it's great. Everything else was crap and a slop before that and didn't make any sense. Even to the point where the lyrics are not synced at all. It's like and lolly slop slop slop. I'm like, what are you doing? You're so dumb.
Shlok, shlok, shlok.
It's just an algorithm. It's just a tool, and when you use it to create something that can be used in a way that really is going to help you and just gonna supplement what you've already been doing, it's great because I don't have money to pay to a music artist.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't have time and the physical. I mean, I don't have the money and the time to create this trailer that I did in live action because people on the Pontius stream were complaining they've never seen me before. They have no idea what I stand for and who I am, and they're just judging me like, all right off the bat, it's AI slop. Calm down your tits, you know, guys. If
Hey,
I,
calm down your tits.
yeah, if I could have done this in real life, I would, but I can't. That will cost thousands. Just the front of the one armor, because I changed so many armors in that AI. Just one, like the front side. It will cost maybe 100, up to 100 level or more to be 3D printed. Not to mention the you have to paint it, and then some capes should be made, different weapons, settings, the people that are there, the multiple armor of the humans, like of the soldiers,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Whatever it is, this is not possible at all to any capacity. Even if I was Britney freaking Spears and had her money or Taylor Swift to make such music video, it's almost impossible. Almost nobody invests that much money in a music video where you have so much clothes, so much armor, whatever, to look like a movie, to fit a particular universe, whatever. It's absolutely impossible. They wouldn't do it. And Taylor Swift is what, a billionaire? I'm sure that she wouldn't do it, let alone me. So people have no idea what it costs to be content creator, to make something that is good for, it's
And
fun to do, to listen to, whatever. They have no idea, but
or
they
to be a
judge.
cosplayer.
Yeah, or to be a
I have no
cosplayer.
idea why most people think that to be a cosplayer is a cheap thing or
No, that's one of the most expensive things ever, to
yeah,
be a cosplayer.
absolutely.
It will take months to create one costume. You will pay thousands for the costume to appear like on one Comic Con
Hell,
for like two
even if you're not
seconds.
going to make it, but you're going to buy it, they are expensive. They are expensive
Already
costumes
pre-made
if you
ones,
want
two
good.
thousand
Yes,
dollars.
yeah,
I mean, depends on the
exactly.
costume, of course, but
Yeah.
expensive.
I also, as I said, I use it to make the backgrounds of my photos with the figures because I really have no time to walk around the city looking for the best place like some people do, and some people also have those think about the light so that it doesn't have the light on it, they walk around with it. I have seen
How are you going to make
action
Gotham
figures reviews, no idea,
outside?
no idea.
And then
uh,
you won't.
and still they go outside with their gigantic professional cameras and stuff like that. And then again, after that, you still have to use Photoshop or some other program to take away the stand or to move with the lightning. Hell, the AI just did this. So
Yeah.
here you go. It was a great tool. I'm still the one who is posing the figure. I'm still the one who has to find the best way for the
Still
figure
the one
to
who bought the
stand.
figure.
Still the one who bought the freaking figurines.
You
Exactly.
gave the
So
money for
I
the
already gave
figure.
the money
You
for
know how
that.
to pose the
You
figure.
know. Yes, and now some people buy backgrounds. Jesus Christ, where am I going to put it? If I buy, how many backgrounds should I buy?
Yeah,
Then,
for
you
every
know.
picture, you
No,
have like a 200 pictures by this
yeah,
point of your superhero figures. You just put it in AI, it makes the
exactly.
background like this.
Exactly. I can put
Amazing.
it wherever. I don't have to think, oh, but this will be at the back. No, it just takes everything. You tell him what you tell it, not him.
I mean, to
What
this
you
in
want. And here you
particular,
go.
guys,
Yeah.
the point is to those examples that we gave, AI is a great tool that you can use. It benefits you, your life, makes it better.
Yeah.
It makes possible. Things are made possible. That's what I mean. Things that I
Exactly.
never really thought that I can do, now I can do them. And that's the point. You use it, it's a tool. All the technology that ever came out, everybody are like, oh gosh, what we're going to do with this? It's horrible. And then we use it
And then
and
we
all
use
of
it.
those.
Yes.
Now, the thing is that with AI, you have to be careful. You have to make sure that it's safe. All those things are concerns that are absolutely valid. We're just talking about what you can do that's really beneficial, and and that's it. And
Yeah.
don't be like super,
Yeah.
worried about
Don't.
things that actually help. Be worried about the future if they can't control it or whatever, which is gonna be absolutely
Exactly.
ridiculous.
I mean, don't replace the actors with that.
No.
Don't replace the comic book artists. You know,
No.
art should be art, but use it for
For like little
the
things.
little things. I think Jake said that his opinion is also like that is good, and that there are bad ways to use it. Exactly, much like any tool. I mean, just like
It's any tool.
just
Yeah.
like again with art, you can make a shit with a pencil,
Yeah.
or I mean, you can literally make a butt print like Johnny Bravo in that episode and say that's art. So that's also slop.
That's a slop
That's
art.
also slop.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
a great
so,
example. How
yeah.
to make a complete slop
Exactly.
and call it art.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But
Exactly.
people don't remember these things. I mean, there was literally like paintings that are nothing. They're nothing, those paintings. There's just a black screen.
You know
and
the-
people are like, whoa.
You
what's
know
a
that
black
in
screen?"
2000 something there was an album with nothing.
Really?
An album, I mean a musical album with nothing.
Great.
Yeah, art, I suppose. It's let's say it like it's European movies.
It's so pretentious. So we had Slop before,
Like
guys.
European
We
movies.
had Slop before, we always do.
Yeah.
It's just that now we also have AI Slop.
Yeah. But again, that depends on the people who use it. If you're going to use it to make slop, you're going to make slop with a pencil, with paint, with whatever. You can make slop with Photoshop. You can make slop like James Gunn is doing with the Superman and with the Peacemaker and with all his movies, coming back full circle to the first topic. And there you go.
Yeah.
For the imperium must not fail. Imperium we prevail. The warriors march with sacred might. Their purpose burning crystal bright. To lift the throne world from its plight and guard humanity's light.